Hello and welcome. This is going to be our opportunity night. So this is really meant for those of you who are considering becoming a Scentsy consultant. Maybe you're still on the fence, maybe you have some questions, maybe you're not quite sure if it's something for you. So I'm hopefully going to answer all of your questions tonight. I have a list of the most common questions that we get from people who are thinking about signing up. So I'm going to answer all of those for you. But if you have questions, please drop them in the comments. Let me know if I haven't covered something that you wanted to know about or whatever it might be. Please ask questions in the comments. This business is very, very, very flexible and very unique in the way that it can work in so many different situations. It really does not matter your situation or what you have going on in your life. There is a different way that Scentsy can fit into your life to make it work best for you. It can literally just be a way to get your own Scentsy and get a little bit of a payback on it, or it can be a career change and a whole new full-time job and income for your family. So, and it can work around so many different things. We are the perfect example of that here in our Share the Warmth group. So Share the Warmth is my team. I started my team when I started my Scentsy business almost 10 years ago. We are now, I believe we're at about 370 consultants right now, which is crazy. We have had almost 50 brand new consultants just in our group in May alone, since May 1st. So there are a lot of newbies, and I know there are a lot more people who are thinking about scooping up that crazy awesome $26 promo kit. So I really want to, I was going somewhere with that train of thought and I totally lost it. I got sidetracked. I'm looking at my notes and I'm like, no, that's not what my notes say. And now I forget what I was gonna say. Oh, it can work in all different situations. There we go. So I really want to highlight the fact that in our group, we have so many different people and so many different family situations and life situations in our Share the Warmth family. But there is a way for it to work for everybody. So we have people who work full-time jobs and just do this on the side. We have people who do this full-time from home. We have people who do this in small towns, big cities. There could be 1,000 consultants on your block, or you live 3 miles from the next house. Do you know what I mean? There are a million different ways where this can work for so many different people. So what I'm hoping to do is get a couple of our team members in really quickly to just pop in live with me and share a bit of their Scentsy story and how it's worked for them, what it's done for them in their lives. So Alyssa is here. Alyssa told me she was going to help me share a little bit tonight, and we might have a couple other leaders tonight as well. I'm going to talk, yay, your kit came today. Awesome. I'm going to talk a little bit about, well, I'm going to talk a lot, to be honest. I have a lot of things on my list that I want to cover. Some of them I'm going to have to try to hold back on. I don't want to go too in depth because there are already videos that I've done covering a lot of the detailed things once you're actually a consultant. I really want to focus tonight on the questions that someone has before they actually sign up. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself first. Let's start there. And you'll get to know me. I'm a bit of a scatterbrain. I do have notes, but I very rarely actually follow any notes. So, my name is Trista. I am a star director now with Scentsy. I have been doing Scentsy for 10 years, which still sounds crazy to say. It's been 10 years. I had my 10-year Scentsy anniversary, or Scentiversary, in April. So I joined in April of 2011. I work my Scentsy business full-time from home. I have 3 daughters and a wonderful husband and a giant dog. My girls, I have 3 girls. They are 11, 9, and 6. What else can I tell you about my life? It's crazy. They keep me very, very busy. When I first started with Scentsy, though, 10 years ago, I only had one. So I only had Caden. My oldest had just turned 1. So I was a brand new mom. I was at the very tail end of my maternity leave. And I just happened across the product. A friend that I used to go to high school with posted on Facebook that she was having a party. I like plants. Yes, I really do like plants. She had posted on Facebook she was doing a party. And of course, back then, Facebook wasn't what Facebook is now. There was no Facebook parties. We didn't do Facebook parties. There was no Facebook Live, all that kind of stuff. She just posted a link on Facebook and I clicked on it. I thought it was a really cool idea. I loved scented candles before, so I ordered one. The rest is kind of history. I was totally obsessed with it. So I really just joined, mostly because I was obsessed with the products and I just wanted more. I didn't have high hopes for it. I had tried a direct sales company before I found Scentsy and I had failed miserably at it. So I just didn't think that that was something that I was going to be good at, but I really loved this product. So I figured I was just going to give it a shot. It worked out really, really well for me. People love Scentsy, and I really found that it was so easy to sell because I loved Scentsy. So I don't feel like I have to sell it to you. I'm just telling you how awesome it is, and everybody else thinks it's awesome and buys it too. So that's kind of how it felt for me. It's a very natural thing, and I find that that is a very, very important part of success in a direct sales or a multi-level marketing business, is that you have to really truly believe in the product and love the product that you're selling. Otherwise, you're just a salesperson, and we don't want to be salespeople. I'm totally getting ahead of myself. We don't want to be salespeople. Isn't that weird to hear? You're selling a product, but I don't want you to sell a product. It's all about genuine, authentic relationships, and sales will come naturally if you build genuine, authentic relationships with your customers and friends. If they believe you and they trust you and they don't feel like you're trying to sell them something, then they will buy it because it's awesome. Okay, we'll get into that after. So 2 years into my business, I had been selling Scentsy for 2 years. I had just gone back to work after my mat leave, right? So I was working a full-time job. I had a 1-year-old in daycare. I got pregnant again and I went on my second mat leave. And this is 2 years into my Scentsy business. And I decided at that point I was going to work it as much as I could while I was at home, which is not as much as I expected, because it's different having 2 babies at home than just having 1 baby at home. But anyway, I digress. I was able to work my business while I was at home enough so that I could get my Scentsy income to a point where I didn't need to go back to work. It made more sense for me to stay home and do Scentsy from home rather than go back to work full time and put 2 babies in daycare, because that is pricey. So that's what I did. I am so grateful that I was able to do that and that I am where I am today. And I never in a million years would have thought that this is where I would be when I spent that $120 and signed up for Scentsy 10 years ago. It's crazy to think about. But yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. So I've been working full-time from home for the last 8 years. My babies have not ever had to go to daycare, well, except for that 1 year that Kate was in daycare, but she was so little she doesn't remember it. So it doesn't count, right? I've been able to work from home ever since then. So I have been able to be there for everything my kids need me to be there for. I can do preschool drop-offs and pickups. I can do school field trips, dance recitals, gymnastics, soccer games, all of the craziness that is having a family of 5. I can work my business around all of that. That being said, I'm also bringing in a significant amount more financially than I ever would have been if I was still at my old 9 to 5 and I would have had 3 kids in daycare. So it's been a blessing that way for us too. And the trips, you guys, I had no idea the trips when I first started. I had no clue. So Scentsy does an incentive trip every year for consultants to earn. We usually earn it between August and January, so that's the busiest 6 months of the year. You get points for your sales, and you get points for helping other people sign up and get started with you as well. And then depending on the amount of points you earn different levels of a free trip. My first trip I earned was a trip to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. I was only 7 months into my business. It was my very first Christmas season with Scentsy, and I knew there was a trip happening, but I didn't think that it was for me, especially in the past companies that I was in. It was always kind of the top people who were always going on the trips. I didn't really ever think that it would be something that I would be able to earn as a brand new consultant. So I wasn't paying attention to the trip at all. I thought that was for people who were really good at this business, not for me. So my sponsor, Megan, called me and said, it was about end of December, it was right after Christmas, and she just said, do you know that if you sell I think it was like just over $1,000 in January, you'll earn a free trip to Punta Cana. And I was like, what? No, me? So I did it. I hustled really hard that January and I earned my very first incentive trip in my first year as a consultant. I didn't go on the trip because I ended up pregnant at the time of the trip. So the timing was off for us, but pretty freaking awesome that I earned a free trip. So I have earned every single one every year since then. And I've seen so many other people earn these trips and they're just so amazing. They are completely free. There are no strings attached. Scentsy pays for your flight, your hotel, your food, your taxi from the airport to the resort or wherever it is you're going. They even load our Scentsy cards with extra money beforehand, before we leave, so that we have money to pay the baggage fees at the airport and buy lunch in our layover or whatever it might be. Like, it is totally covered. We stay in like 4 or 5-star resorts and hotels. They leave gifts and surprises in our rooms when we're out at the Scentsy events. They plan dinners and excursions for us. It is insane. So the trips are absolutely amazing. If traveling is your thing, I highly recommend signing up for Scentsy. Some of the pictures behind me here are from some of our trips. So we've been to the Bahamas. I earned 2 Punta Cana trips. We've been to Cancun, Mexico. I earned a Mediterranean cruise. I earned a riverboat cruise through the Netherlands, which was canceled because of COVID, but we're not going to talk about that. I earned a trip for my entire family to go to Disney, which was also canceled because of COVID. We're not going to talk about that. What other trips have I earned? Costa Rica. Costa Rica was the first trip that we actually were able to go on that I earned, and I earned it for myself and for Tyler. It was literally life-changing. We still talk about that trip. We had never been on a trip together, and we had never left Canada other than Grand Forks. So that was a really, really big trip for us, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I remember Tyler was always, he was cool with Scentsy, but he wasn't excited about Scentsy. It was like, oh my gosh, more Scentsy? Oh my gosh, how much of this did you order, right? But on the plane ride home from Costa Rica, it was, so what do you got planned for next month? How many parties are you gonna do next month? Hey, what about that trade show we saw? Full of ideas. So that's another kind of blessing that I never would have thought that I would get from this business, is just being able to travel and spend time one-on-one with my husband once a year. It's something that I plan on and I earn every year, and we do it together, and it's just the greatest thing ever. And I have met so many amazing people on those trips. I'm like lifelong friends who don't live anywhere near me, and I never would have been able to meet if it wasn't for this business. Oh yes, I should mention that too, Christy. Yes, we didn't get to go on the trips. We got cash buyouts instead, which have been completely life-changing for us. They are very, very significant amounts of money based on the level of the trip that you earn. So if the trip gets canceled for any reason out of Scentsy's hands, then they usually will offer us something and make it right. So yes, I am not complaining. We definitely got what we earned for sure. I'm just looking at the comments real quick to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. I think that's pretty much my story. I've been talking for way too long already, you guys. I haven't even answered any questions yet. Okay. Alyssa, can I bug you, if Alyssa is still here, to come on and talk a little bit about your Scentsy story real quick? And then you don't have to talk for 20 minutes like I did. And then I will go over some of our questions. And again, actually, maybe not again. I think I said this in the first video that didn't work, not the second video. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll invite you, Alyssa. This is probably going to be a really long live, and I apologize for that in advance. I tend to talk a lot, but I want to make sure that I cover everything for you guys to come back and watch this later as well. So I'm going to do my best to come back to this video later and just kind of make like a Cole's Notes. Like, hey, if you want to know about the starter kits, go to 13 minutes. And if you want to know about this, go to 20 minutes. I'm hoping to do that. I'm not guaranteeing you it's going to be done right away, but I'm hoping to do that because I know it's going to be a long video to rewatch. So give me a quick second. I'm going to invite Alyssa. Have an invite. I don't do this very often, so.
Hey,
Connect.
hey.
Hey, it worked. Hey, Alyssa,
Okay,
how's it going?
good. Hey, good.
Good.
Yeah, okay. So my name's Alyssa Atkins. I want to make this quick and easy. It's an exciting month for me. I'm going to be turning 30 years old, the big dirty 30, and it's my Scentsy anniversary. So I
Yay.
joined in May last year.
That's
Um, yeah, I know, and it's crazy. Like I did not see me being where I am today.
yeah.
Like I earned an incentive trip already. Like that was amazing. Unfortunately, I couldn't go and I'm all full of Disney tattoos, so I have to go to Disney eventually. It'll happen again at
It
some
will
point.
happen.
But
All right, fun. Yeah.
yeah, but I think with the Disney trip, since he realized, during COVID and all that, it's all about family right now. And with Disney, that's where family needs to be, right? So
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so a little bit about me quickly. I joined in May of last year with Charla. She's my director.
Mhm.
And then I did a party and then I ended up getting the bigger kit just because I liked all the stuff. I was obsessed with Scentsy, so I wanted it all. Um, but yeah, I didn't think it would be as well as it turned out for me, actually. I started hitting these promotions really fast and just zooming on by, and I don't even know how I did it, but I just kept pushing, trying different things. So we share the warmth, we share a whole bunch of, like, we help each other, right? So in my perspective, there's some things that didn't work for me, like some little bundles and sales for my customers, but I didn't give up. Like I said, this business is all about how it works for you. My favorite thing is mystery bags or like my surprise boxes and stuff like that. That really works for me. Some
Mhm.
people do really well with mini fan diffusers and all that stuff. So there's great uh, bundles you can do for your customers.
Mhm.
What else? Yeah.
And how does Scentsy work around your life? Like you have a full-time job, right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I work full time at the hospital. I was at pediatric day surgery and I worked Monday to Friday, but then life changed and I got redeployed to medical intensive care unit. So I can work from anywhere 12 to 16 hours a day and I'm still able to do Scentsy and still make my rank of star consultant and still
And
be able to bring home a paycheck.
how do you work it into your day when you're working such crazy hours?
Literally on my breaks. I'm on my phone anyways. I'm checking my messages. I'm sending out, hey, how are you? Do you need a stock up? You know, I'm looking at my phone already. Our phones nowadays are attached to our hands. So literally, it's just when I have time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. People don't realize how much time they actually have, right?
No.
You spend 15, 20 minutes scrolling through Facebook without even realizing it's been 15 or 20 minutes. Yeah.
And I've seen actually in my settings, if you actually go into your settings on your phone, it'll show you how much time you've spent on Facebook. Okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's some days where I don't want to do Scentsy, and that's okay. That's all right. Sometimes you take a break and you work it with your family. That's the way I feel.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks for
No
sharing.
problem.
I
I don't
can't.
want to take too long.
No.
Okay. Good luck, Trista.
All right. Thanks.
I'm off
There.
this thing.
Oh, hang on. There we go. Okay. What did I miss, Sylvia? What did you say when someone considering signing up and they're worried about getting into debt? Oh gosh. You should never go into debt starting a business. You're starting a business to make money. It doesn't matter what kind of a business it is. You should never, ever be forking out money to start a business. And there are a lot of other businesses out there that will need you to have stock, to carry stock, or whatever it might be. Our owners actually, they preach this all the time to us. The owners of Scentsy, Heidi and Orville, will always tell you they want you to spend Scentsy money on your family, not family money on Scentsy. It should never be that way. So you should never feel like you need to spend money to keep up your account, or you need to buy something in order to continue your business. It is not supposed to be costing you money. It is supposed to be making you money. And that is very, very important to us. Yes. So I think that answers your question, Sylvia, but I will touch a little bit more on that too. Okay, I'm going to look at my list. First of all, let's talk about the basics. We're already like half an hour into this, but let's talk about the basics first. Let's talk about the starter kit and how much it actually costs you to get started. Like any business, you are going to need a little bit of an investment to start, right? You need a starter kit, but there are a ton of different options in terms of how much you want to spend and what you want to get with your starter kit when you're starting with Scentsy. So I'm going to show you a couple of pictures. I'm just going to be like real old school, not old school. What's the word I'm thinking of? Anyway, I'm going to show it to you on my iPad. Nancy joined this week. Awesome. Welcome, Nancy. I'm so happy you're here. Okay, so this month we have the $26 May kit. Oh, there's my ring light. You can see the whatever, and it's backwards. Anyway, you can see the picture. So that's the May kit that you get. The May starter kit is, I actually have it all in front of me. This is a promotion. It's only good for May, and it can sell out. There is a limited number of these starter kits available. They are all prepped and boxed and stacked up and ready to just ship out as soon as you join. Once those boxes are gone, the $26 kit is done. Last year we had the same deal in May, and it sold out about mid-month. So if this is the kit that you want, I highly suggest you snag it quickly before it's gone. So the $26 kit in May is the Why Are You Blushing mini warmer, which is my favorite mini warmer ever. I love this mini warmer, and a bar of black raspberry vanilla wax. Now these contents can change, so if they happen to run really low on stock of this guy, they might replace it with a different warmer. I'm not sure. We'll find out if that happens, but contents may vary is what I'm supposed to say. So you get the mini warmer and the bar wax for 26 bucks. You guys, this would cost you 26 bucks plus shipping and tax on its own. 26 bucks, you're getting this and the bar wax. Plus, you are getting 5 catalogs. You are getting a bag of 20 of our current spring and summer scent testers for sniffing. If you don't plan on doing parties or working this like a business, if you're only signing up just to snag the kit for yourself, the wax actually will pop out of these and you can put it in your warmer and warm it. So 20 different scents of testers. Plus, I don't have it in front of me here, but you also get little packets of laundry samples and clean samples and body product samples. And you get a website for free for 3 months. The website is totally done for you. You don't have to do anything to run it or to update it, since he does that all for you. It's free for the first 3 months, and then it's 12 bucks a month. After that, you can cancel it anytime. You don't have to have it. So that's the May starter kit. Okay. Then we also have the full-size starter kit is $129. So that is our regular big kit. The $129 kit comes with, I'm pretty sure it's about $560 worth of product and business supplies. You get a ton of stuff in the big $129 kit. So it really depends on how you want to work your business and just how much stuff you want to get. The regular $129 kit, I'm talking Canadian prices too. So if you are in the US, I apologize. The $26 kit is $20 US. The $129 full kit is $99 US. So you get a full-size warmer. I'll post these pictures in the comments too, so you can see them after. You get a full-size warmer, you get a bar, you get a mini fan diffuser, you get Scentsy pods, you get a buddy clip, you get a counter clean, hand soap, scent circle, felt samples, a sample bundle of laundry, body clean, and pet samples. You get a full set of all 80 spring and summer scent testers. You get the consultant guide, a quick start guide, a product training guide, a pack of 25 catalogs, a pad of 50 product lists, which are basically just flyers that you can hand out, brochures, category brochures, bags and little baggies to make samples in, order forms, thank you postcards, invitation postcards, and an insulated tote bag. So does the big tester bag ever go on sale? Nancy, no. The testers, business supplies, are generally always the same price. The testers and catalogs will go on sale at the end of a catalog season when we're about to transition to a new catalog. then the current stuff will go on sale. Yes. Excuse me. So that's the $129 kit. So you get a ton of stuff for that kit. But honestly, if you can't afford it, grab the $26 kit. If it's a matter of getting started or not getting started, just get your foot in the door, because you're going to end up putting all of your orders together into a party order. When you first start, you're going to do a launch party. You're going to have all of these people ordering from you. You're going to end up having host rewards to spend. As a consultant, you host your own parties when you place your own orders for your customers. So you get to spend your host free credit and half price items on stuff, on whatever you want. So if you get the mini kit, you can wait until you have free credit built up, and then you can get a bigger warmer. Or you can wait until you have a half price item and you can stock up on different products that you want to try or have to display, right? You can't buy the big kit. No, if you sign up for $26, that's your starter kit. You only get one starter kit. But you can buy the bag of testers later on. Yes. You can buy any business supplies. You can buy as many as you want once you're a consultant. I think that answered your question. I hope that answered your question correctly. Okay, so $26 kit or $129 kit. There's a third option. You can also start with the host exclusive starter kit. The host exclusive starter kit works a little bit differently. So if you want the $26 promo or the $129 regular kit, you just go to your consultant's website, you click on join, you pick the kit that you want, you fill out all the information, you pay, and you're done. You're signed up as a consultant. The host exclusive kit is a little bit different because you are meant to host a party first. So it gives you a chance to introduce Scentsy to all of your friends and family if they don't already use it. It gives you a chance to try it out, test the waters. It gives you a chance to watch your consultant do a party for you and see how it's done, and you can ask questions and things like that. So it kind of gives you the full experience of what it might be like to be a consultant before you actually sign up. And then when you've done your party, whether it's a Facebook party or depending on where you live, some people are doing in-person parties, not here in Manitoba, but whatever kind of party it might be, once you've had your party and you've decided that, yes, I do want to give this a shot, you can get that host exclusive starter kit and you can use your host free credit that you've earned toward the cost of the host exclusive kit. So the host exclusive kit is $77. So that's like our mid-range kit. I would say it's medium sized. It gets you the same full-size warmer as the big kit, a bar of wax, a counter clean, a scent circle, all 80 of the testers, and then all of the business supplies, consultant guide, quick start guide, product training guide, 25 catalogs, order forms, and a bunch of flyers. So you still get a ton for that $77 kit. But because you can use your host free credit toward the cost of that kit, if you had a minimum party order is $265 for you to earn host rewards. If you have a minimum party at $265 in sales, you'll have $27 of free credit to spend. So the $77 kit is only going to cost you $50. Plus, you still have whatever half price items you have from your party to use on whatever other products you want to get on top of your kit, right? So you can really customize what kind of kit you want to get using the rest of your host rewards as well. If your party does really well and your party hits our $665 in sales level, you get free shipping on your party order. You get a ton more free credit and half off items. At that level, you get 15% of your party sales in free credit, which is $100. Plus, you'd have 3 half price items for a $665 party. So you can use your $100 free credit to completely pay for that $77 host exclusive kit, and you get it completely free. Plus, you have your $33. Did I do that math right? $33 in host credit left over to spend on whatever you want, and your 3 half off items to spend on whatever you want. So you can sign up totally for free and get the host exclusive kit as well. Or you, or not or, and when you sign up with your own party to get yourself that host exclusive kit, when your consultant closes your party for you, we can actually flip that party over to you as the brand new consultant, which means you are also going to get paid your commission on that party. So before your starter kit has even shipped, before it's even on the truck, you've already got sales, which means you've already got a commission check coming your way. So that is my absolute favorite way to get somebody started, because it really does get you off to the best possible start. Now, if you host a party and your party went really, really well, but you don't want the host exclusive kit, you still want to get the bigger $129 kit, you can still sign up for the $129 kit and still flip your whole party over to you and use all of your host credit on whatever else you want to. So there are a ton of options in terms of what starter kit you can get, and how you can make it work for you. So those are the 3 kit options. If you have any questions about those, let me know. Another question I get asked a lot is how and when do we get paid? How much do we make? When you first start as a consultant, you are considered an essential consultant. That's your first level when you start off. You make 20% commission on all of your sales right off the bat. As soon as you sell $1,200 in sales, I'm averaging, as soon as you sell 1,000 PRV. So let me pause right there and explain what PRV is. I don't want to make it complicated, but PRV is personal retail volume. It's basically a global point system that we use to track our sales so that it is fair and equal across all different countries and currencies in terms of reaching promotions and how we get paid. So we earn PRV on our sales. 1 PRV point is $1, just to kind of put it into perspective. So in the US, it's simple. PRV is dollars. It's the same thing. In Canada, we do it, 1 PRV is $1.32 Canadian in sales. So for every $1.32 you sell, you get 1 PRV point. And then when we get paid, they convert it back to dollars and they pay you your 20% on the dollars of sales that you made. I hope that was simple enough and I didn't confuse the poop out of you. So when you first start, you make 20% commission as an essential consultant. Once you sell 1,000 PRV, and that does not have to all be in one shot, it can be over 2 months, it can take you a year, it can take you 3 years to get to that 1,000 PRV mark. But once you, from the day that you start to the day that you hit 1,000 sales, 1,000 PRV, then you promote to your very first promotion, certified consultant, and you're bumped up to 25% commission from there on out. Once you hit that 1,000 and you're promoted to certified, you make 25% from then on. You always also have the option to earn a bonus 5% if you sell 2,000 PRV in a month. So if you sell $2,000 in 1 month, you make a bonus 5% on all of those sales for the whole month. So that's a really good goal if you really, really want to bring in a nice check, $2,000 a month, and that bonus is a really great opportunity. Also, there are always opportunities to earn team bonuses. So if you have people who join underneath you, you sponsor them and help them get started, you earn team bonuses based on their sales as well. So growing a team is really how to make the real money. So again, it depends on how you want to work it. If you just want to sign up just to have it like a Costco membership to Scentsy where you just get paid back on your own purchases, that's totally cool. If you really want to make a go at this and make a business of it, helping others get started and sponsoring other people and growing your own little team to help is the way to go. That's my favorite part of it too, honestly. I love helping other people get started and really seeing where they, like hearing Alyssa's story, just like, I remember when Alyssa joined a year ago. It's just the best part ever, is just helping somebody and then seeing what it can do for them. Okay, so I talked about making 20% and making bonuses on your team, and having people join your team is how you really make money. There we go. Okay. Good. Okay, so so that's how we get paid. When do we get paid? We get paid on the 9th of every month for the month previous. So for example, on May 9th, we were paid for all of our April sales. And then on June 9th, we'll be paid for all of our May sales. We get paid into a wallet. It's an online wallet called the Pay Portal. It works very similar to PayPal. Your commissions are deposited into your Pay Portal. You can link your bank account to it. So when you get paid, you can just deposit your money into your bank account. Or you will also get a Scentsy Visa. It's a prepaid Visa. It's not an actual credit card. They're not running a credit check on you. Don't panic. Everybody who signs up gets a free prepaid Scentsy Visa card. And it's basically just a reloadable card. You can only load it from your pay portal. So you can only load it from your Scentsy commissions. You can't put money on it from your bank account. It's basically just a card that allows you to spend your Scentsy commissions without transferring them to your bank first. So you can transfer them to your Scentsy Visa and use that. You can use that anywhere you would use a Visa, and you can shop online with it or whatever, or you can transfer it to your bank account from there. So that's when we get paid. The best way to make the most money with this business, like I said, is helping other people get started, but you don't have to. That you absolutely do not have to. But the best time to start helping other people get started is right at the same time when you start. Get your best friend to join with you. Get your sister to join at the same time as you. Get your mom to join at the same time as you. Get your cousin, get your coworker, whoever. Get somebody that you're comfortable with, that you like spending time with and working with, to join with you. You join first, they join under you, and then you learn together. And you both learn and grow together and build your businesses together. It's a lot more fun doing this with somebody that you already know and are comfortable with. You're going to make lots of friends here. We're all going to be friends. We're all going to help you, and it's going to be awesome. But when you first get started, starting with somebody that you know and are comfortable with to kind of help each other and push each other along and hold each other accountable is really the best time to do it. So don't be shy about having someone else join your team and being a sponsor if you're a brand new consultant, because your sponsor and our whole Share the Warmth family is all here to help you support that person as well and support you at the same time. So if they ask you a question and you don't know the answer, you come to us and we all help, and it's awesome. We're a happy little family that way. So don't be scared of having people join your team, because that is the best way to grow your business and grow your business quickly and make more money. Alyssa, I can't even express this enough. Yes. Contact support. If the group can't help you, contact support, yes. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what the issue might be. If you have an issue with a customer's warmer or something like that, we might be able to tell you experiences that we've had before, but yeah, you have to contact consultant support. Consultant support is amazing. Scentsy Home Office is amazing. They are great. They always make things right. They are helpful. They always will make a comment about how awesome you're doing for your sales this month and ask how your weekend was or whatever it might be. They're really, really awesome. So yes, good point, Alyssa. Consultant support is really great. Really, really great. Do I have to carry stock? I get asked that question all the time. No, you do not need to carry stock. Some people do, some people don't. Again, it depends on how you want to work your business. So I do, just because I do events and markets and things like that now. Not this year, I won't be, but normally I do. So I do carry a bit of stock, but it's not lots and it's not required at all. You don't have to have anything. Your customers should be paying you for their order first, and then you order their product. And then it comes in and you give it to them. There's no out-of-pocket money here at all. We want to stay away from all of that. So, yeah, Christy didn't have, you absolutely don't. I didn't start carrying stock until I was a few years into my business and I started doing bigger events too. So yeah, you absolutely don't need to carry stock at all. If you are going to carry stock, I would recommend stocking up on extra bars, because that's typically something and light bulbs. Those are typically things that people will want right away, like, hey, I've got company coming over, do you have any bars on hand? Or I just used my last cube, I don't want to wait two weeks for wax or whatever. So it's good to have a little bit of just excess stock in terms of bars and extra light bulbs, but you don't have to, and it is absolutely not required. Do I have to have a website? I kind of talked about that already. You do not have to. It's free for the first 3 months. So when you're signing up, click yes to the website, because it's free. Why not? The website is the only way that people can find you online, the only way people can shop with you online, and the only way people can join your team. So you definitely will want to have that website if you want to work this like a business. Again, if you're just buying it to snatch the kit and place your own orders every once in a while, then you don't necessarily need to have it, and it's totally up to you. Good question, Nancy. Scentsy has 10 business days to ship out an order. So once the order is placed, Scentsy has 10 business days before it actually leaves the warehouse to get on a truck. It does not always take 10 business days. That 10 business days is really just to cover their butts in case of something in your order isn't on hand, but it will be on hand within the next few days. They'll hold the whole order until everything is there, right? So that's worst case scenario, 10 days to ship out an order. So we always tell our customers to expect delivery in about 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks is usually what I say, but it most of the time always comes quicker, usually within a week, week and a half. And I'm talking up in Canada too. So if you're in the US, you might be closer to one of our distribution centers, and that might be a lot faster for you. So I always say 2 to 3 weeks, but it generally comes a lot faster than that. The starter kits are coming crazy fast this month because, like I said, they're already packed and boxed up and ready to go. As soon as you hit that join button, one goes onto a truck for you. So the starter kits are coming really, really quickly. But in terms of party orders and things like that, they generally will take 2 to 3 weeks. It is a family, Glenda. Oh, I love hearing that. Okay, so are there monthly sales requirements? This is a big one. No, monthly, there are no sales requirements. All you need to do, once you're a consultant, all you need to do to remain a consultant is put in $265 in orders, 200 PRV, so $200 if you're in the US, 265 Canadian, in 1 month, over a 12-month period. So if you usually buy Scentsy for Christmas and your friends and family will buy Scentsy for Christmas, put in 1 order in December and you're good till next Christmas. So it is really, really relaxed. You do not have to put in sales every month if you don't want to. If you are growing a team though, if you are sponsoring other consultants and you have people underneath you that you have sponsored, you have to sell that $265 in 1 month over a 3-month period. And if you don't hit it, then you will lose your team. So you'll still be a consultant, but in order to be a leader and for your team to rely on you as their sponsor, you have to be putting in that $265 every 3 months, which is understandable because if you look at it the other way around, you want somebody who is sponsoring you and helping you get started to be actively selling it and working it themselves too, right? So those are the minimums. Super simple. If you do not hit your minimums, if you go 12 months and you don't put it in your orders and you just not interested in it anymore, your account cancels. There's no penalties. You don't have to return your starter kit, nothing at all. Everything in your starter kit is yours to keep forever. You bought it, it's yours. And there's no cancellation fees or penalties at all. You can even sell your stock. If you had stock, you can even sell it back to Scentsy for a portion of what you paid for it. So that's pretty awesome. Excuse me. I've been talking a lot. Give me 1 quick second. Glenda, GWV is your group wholesale volume. So that's once you get a team under you. Your group wholesale volume is 75% of your whole team's combined sales. If you have been a consultant before, can you join again? Yes, you can. You can actually rejoin under your original consultant account. You can just call Scentsy or log in. If you still remember your login info, you can just log into your consultant workstation and click rejoin. You can rejoin for free at any time. If you have ever been a consultant in the past, you can rejoin for free, and you can pick a new sponsor if you would like to do so. So if you have been a consultant before, but you sold under somebody else who doesn't sell anymore, or somebody you don't talk to anymore, or whatever it might be, you can come back to Scentsy for free as a consultant and pick a new sponsor. What awards can I earn? So I talked about the trips already. I'm not going to go too in depth in this. There are a lot of awards you can earn right off the bat. So your Shooting Star Award is if you sell 500 PRV in your first 15 days after you sign up, you earn the Shooting Star Awards. You get a really cute little charm bracelet and a little Shooting Star Award charm. And then from then on, any awards that you earn from Scentsy are in charms, so you can build up your bracelet, which is super cute. You get a charm if you earn the Shooting Star, and you get the opportunity to buy the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit. It's an extra product kit only for people who earn this award, so you can't order it unless you earn the award. It's $260 Canadian, but you get almost $600 worth of products in it. It's products. It's literally like one of everything. You get a diffuser, you get a couple of warmers, different types of warmers. You get laundry products and clean products and body products and buddies and like everything. I can show the flyer of that afterwards too. You don't have to purchase it if you don't want to. It's totally optional, but it's a really, really great price. Plus you earn commission back on the $260 that you pay for the kit. So it is crazy. Alyssa, call consultant support. They'll send you another bracelet. Yeah, I filled up a bunch and then I just stopped asking for more bracelets because I felt bad. But yes, call consultant support and they'll send you a new bracelet. I ended up, I'll show you where mine are. So my original bracelet is in here at the base, at the bottom somewhere. And then I just stopped putting them on bracelets and I started just putting them in the jar. So these are all my really, really old ones. And then I got lazy and I stopped even taking them off the little cardboard thing. But these are the awards. Let me see if I can dig out the bracelet to show you how cute it is. While I'm doing this, there are a ton of other awards that you can earn. So if you sell 2,000 PRV in 1 month and you get that bonus 5%, you get the monthly sales award. So you get one of these charms. This is a super special one. This is the sponsor of the month. So I had the most new consultants promote that I had helped get started in the whole company 1 month. So I got that one. That's the only one like that I have. That's a rare. Here's the old, this is what the charm used to look like for 2,000 PRV in a month. It's like a bronze, yeah. Anyway, there's a bunch of them. I don't think I have my shooting star one in here. But anyway, here's the bracelet. These are my old charms. This was my first bracelet I earned. But so it's basically like a Pandora bracelet and you earn charms to go on it. So this is my first one. But that's super fun. Scentsy is all up. Oh, Kelly, go deal with baby. You can watch the replay of this later. Scentsy is all about recognition and celebrating all of our successes, and they really, really do appreciate us. So that is that award. So the Shooting Star Award, you can also earn the Sensational Start when you're a brand new consultant. Sensational Start is over your first 70 days as a consultant. So it's a longer award period. And there's different levels of it you can earn. You can earn level 1, 2, and 3, and you get product credit. You get a really wicked, beautiful star-shaped warmer. I don't know if you can see mine behind me there. You can't. I've been talking for a long time, so I'm going to skip over that. But Sensational Start, you get product credits, and you get award charms, and you get a warmer. It's just, there's so many awards. And then we always have annual sales award and annual mentor award as well. So if you sell 30,000 PRV in 1 calendar year, you get the annual sales award. It's a $1,200 bonus, which is awesome. Sorry, $1,300 bonus, which is awesome. And then if you help 13 new consultants get started and hit their certified promotion in 1 year's time, you earn the annual mentor award. And then you get a bonus based on how many people you helped get started. So lots of opportunities for bonuses and extras and awards and all of that awesome good stuff. Do I have to do parties? That one I get a lot. No, but it depends. That's my best answer, is it really depends. How do you want to work this business? Do you want to make money off of this business, or do you just want more Scentsy out of this business? If you just want to be a hobbyist, you just want to be the hookup for your friends, you just want to use it like a Costco style membership to Scentsy for yourself and your own orders, then no, you absolutely don't have to do parties. It's totally up to you how you want to run your business. But if you want to work it as a business and really make good money with it, parties are the quickest way to grow your network and to meet more people. And I touched on this at the beginning, and I'm going to come back to it now. We are not in the business of making sales. We are in the business of creating relationships. If you look at any direct sales business as a sales business, it's not that you won't be successful, but it's much harder to be successful if you're focusing on making sales. What you need to focus on is you need to focus on your relationships. You need to make friends. You need to be genuine. You need to be yourself. You need to have conversations with people about their kids and their jobs and their work. Create relationships with people. And I'm not saying be fake and pretend that you're interested in their life. I'm saying genuinely spend the time to meet people and get to know people and listen to their life stories, and find common ground to chit chat about. And those relationships and friendships are very easily going to turn into something that's also good for your business. Because if somebody trusts you and likes you as a person, and then they see, oh, she sells Scentsy, they're much more inclined to buy Scentsy from you. If they feel like they know you and trust you and like you as a person. So don't focus on making sales, focus on making friends. And doing parties is the best way to make a whole bunch of friends all at the same time. If you get one of your friends to help you out as a new consultant and help you practice your party or whatever, however you want to ask them to do it for you, you get one friend to host a party for you. You're going to meet 10, 12, 15, however many of their friends who maybe you haven't met before, who are interested in Scentsy because they are at their party, whether they have RSVP'd to a Facebook party or they've come to an actual in-person party or whatever it might be. They're there because they're interested in the product that you're selling. So you don't have to feel pushy about talking to them. And then they're going to need more wax down the road, right? Scentsy is a consumable product, which means we have a really amazing opportunity to build a loyal customer base. And if you focus on building relationships and friendships with your customers and you treat them well and you spoil them and you have fun with them, they're going to keep coming back to you. And that's what I found really, really great about this business is I have made so many friends, not just with my team members, but with my customers. And it's just such a blessing to have met so many people, so many awesome people that I never would have met if it wasn't for Scentsy. Many different kinds of parties you can do. Yes, so you can do home parties in person, obviously when COVID is not around. You can do events and markets. You can do online Facebook parties. I like to do them where I go live, just like I'm doing now. I have a little bit of a display, couple of warmers and some bars and stuff set up behind me that I show so I can do a product demo for a live Facebook party. But you can do it without the live, just post things over a few days. You can send out a basket party where you send your bag of testers and some catalogs and some samples or whatever you have, send it with someone for a week and they take it to work and they share it with their coworkers and their friends and everybody places orders that way. So there are a million different ways that you can do parties. Tina Campbell promoted to director and does not do live parties. Yes. Tina does not like to go live. I really, really, really want to see Tina's face on here because her story is amazing and I love her. Tina, you're awesome if you're watching. And I would just love her to share her awesomeness with everybody, but she doesn't want to go live and that's totally okay because you don't have to. There are people who don't do anything but basket parties and they just send out their testers with people every week and that's it. That's a really hands-off way of doing a party and meeting new people and getting new customers without actually doing the party itself. Ashley. What else? The biggest question we all get asked is, where do I start? Okay, I signed up. Now what? There is so much support and Scentsy really does make it easy and not necessarily like overwhelming. So when you first sign up as a consultant, when you log onto your workstation for the first time, there is a first things first checklist right on your main page. And it's going to give you all of the different things that you should be doing to start your new business and to get it off on the best start possible. There are links. So step number 1 will be watching the new consultant training video. So you click on the link and you watch the video and then you check them off as you go. So you literally cannot miss anything, and it explains how to enter a party order, how to plan your launch party, all of that stuff. Plus, you also have us, and our team is full of resources and ideas and advice for you. I've done so many videos. We as a group have done so many videos and talks and chats about getting started and tips and tricks and things like that. And how-tos and all of that goodness. So there is a ton of information at your fingertips. Follow that first things first checklist. That's always my top recommendation. If you follow that list, you are golden. And then anything extra you want to do, you ask your sponsor for help, or you come here to the group and ask us for help, and we'll help you along the way as well. If I have 2 friends join, do I have to do it with a party? Glenda, you mean if they want to join your team, like they want to sign up as consultants? No, you don't have to do it with a party. Absolutely not. They could go to your website. They just go to your personal website and they click on join and they sign up. And they can pick the $26 promo kit this month or the $129 regular kit. If they want the host exclusive kit, then you have to do it through a party, but that's the only time you would do it through a party. Christy is fantastic with the baskets. Yes. Christy's awesome. Christy actually just did a live in our page. So if you want to just search for her, it shouldn't be too far down. Search her name in the group. She did a little live for our group not too long ago, talking about how she does all of her wonderful customer service stuff. She's awesome. Okay, yeah, so where do you start as a new consultant? Your first things first checklist is the most important thing for you to go over. And then don't wait to do a launch party. Don't let yourself feel nervous or anxious or afraid it's going to be a failure. Just do it. Just try it. Push yourself. Get out of your comfort zone. That is one of the biggest things, is don't let yourself hold yourself back. Plan your launch party right away. Go with your excitement. You just signed up. You're excited. This is awesome. Your starter kit's on its way. Plan your launch party. There's a million different ways you can do your launch party on Facebook as well. Your sponsor is there to help you. So if you want to do a live party for your launch party, invite all of your friends to it, but maybe you don't have all of the product to show yet, you can just unbox your starter kit and show them what you got in your starter kit and tell them how excited you are about it. Or you can have your sponsor come onto your live, just like Alyssa and I just did a split screen tonight, and they can help you because they might know the product a little bit better because they've been doing it for a while. So we're all here to help each other that way. So don't feel nervous about it. If you ask for help, we will help you. We are here to support you. But don't be scared. Don't be nervous. Just do it. Renee is doing her launch party on Facebook tomorrow night. I'm going to help her with it. Yes, Sylvia, I'm not going to get crazy into Vizsla because that gets a little bit complicated. We'll leave that for later. Once they've signed up and are ready to go and they're curious about that, they can watch the Vizsla video. Ask people to support you. That is also a very big tip that I have as a brand new consultant. Don't feel weird asking your friends and family to help you get started. One-on-one conversations are the best way to ask. We don't like cold messages. We don't like copy and paste messages. You don't want to message everybody you went to high school with 20 years ago and say, hey, beautiful, how's it going? I just started this new Scentsy business. Don't do that. That's icky. One-on-one conversations. You know, like, hey, Sarah, it's been a while. How are the kids? Oh my gosh, your new puppy is so cute. I saw the picture you posted on Facebook. Oh, by the way, I just started with Scentsy. Can I add you to my customer group? Like, bring it up in a conversation. But again, it's all about the relationships, and the relationships that you have with people are what comes first. So one-on-one conversations, and then ask. Ask your best friend, ask your sister, ask your mom, ask your cousin, ask somebody that you know and are comfortable with. Hey, would you please host a party with me so I can get practice, so I can start my business? If people love you, and people are going to want to help you get started. So that's the best way to get started, is just ask as many people as you possibly can to help you. The more parties that you do, the quicker you are going to meet more people and build your customer base. And once you get on that snowballing route, like if I have one party with somebody, let's say Renee hosts a party for me, and she has 12 people order from her party, and 2 of those people decide to host their own parties. So I did one party for Renee, and I've got 12 new customers, and now I have 2 more parties booked. Okay, so if each of Renee's friends invites 15 people and 15 people, there's 30 new people that I've met just because I did Renee's party. And then 3 people from this party are going to book their own parties, and then 2 people from this party are going to book their own parties. Now I've got 5 more parties, and I'm going to meet. Do you see what I'm saying? It really does snowball once you get started. So don't be upset or down on yourself if you can only book one party or 2 parties. One party is all you need to get that snowball rolling, as long as you are asking everybody and working on those relationships and really getting to know all of those customers, and then asking them if they want to host their own party. And it can really snowball that way. So that's my top tip, is don't be afraid of doing parties. Start them right away. Go with your excitement. And when your starter kit comes in the mail, guys, go live on Facebook. The live button on Facebook is not that scary of a thing. And once you start doing it, it does get easier. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have a display set up behind you. I'm just in my office because of where we are tonight, but go live from your kitchen with your kids running around half naked behind you, because that's you and that's real life. And people are way more inclined to stop and watch a live video of you opening up your Scentsy goodies that you're so excited about that you just got. They're way more likely to watch that than they are to stop on a flyer or a link to your website. That gets very, very easily scrolled right past on Facebook. But live videos, and make it personal. If you don't want to go live and you just want to maybe snap a picture of it, make it a selfie. Hold up your new warmer. Look what I just got, my starter kit just came. And post it on Facebook, okay? Because just a stock photo from a website of this is not going to get people's attention. But your face with this is going to get people's attention. And people are going to want to buy from you. They can buy Scentsy anywhere. You can go online and buy Scentsy. You don't need to have a consultant. But if they want to buy Scentsy from you, that is your ultimate goal. You want to be the Scentsy lady. You want somebody to be like at a kid's birthday party and overhear another parent say the word Scentsy and they're like, oh, I have a consultant for you, right? They want to think of you, want them to think of you as soon as they hear the word. Okay, I have been talking for a very, very long time, so I'm going to stop. I don't know how I'm going to organize the first half of my video and the second half of my video. I'll figure it out, but I'm going to have it all in one place for you, and I'm going to have it broken down in terms of like where to fast forward to for the information, specific information that you're looking for. So I will work on that. It might take me a while, but I'm probably going to edit and put it all together and try and make a YouTube video out of it, just so it's easier. So if you are watching this as the replay, let me know in the comments. I should have said that earlier, but let me know in the comments if you're watching the replay and ask questions. I will come back here and answer questions as I can. But all of us here in Share the Warmth are here to answer questions. So if you are a guest in our group and you haven't joined our family yet, post in the group if you have questions. Snoop. I really, really encourage you to snoop. Look through our page, watch all the videos, read all the posts. You can really get a good sense of the support and just family vibe we have in our little STW group if you have a good look through it. And we're all here to help you answer questions, and we're all here to help you get started. And we would love to have you join our family. All right, thank you guys for joining me. Congrats everybody on your brand new businesses, and I hope to see a whole bunch more of you join in the near future before this $26 kit sells out. All right, have a